Maximo Carrizo, Jake Rosansky, and Jonathan Shore in the middle of a packed and talented midfield. Drew Baera, Samuel Owusu, and Rio Hope Gunn notables at the back. And Tomas Romero gets a rare next pro start in goal this afternoon for NYCFC 2. For Chris O'Neill and Huntsville City, this will be the team that'll try to make New York City sweat it out on decision day. Ben Martino gets the start in goal. Joey Apanonu, a notable in defense, but it's been Ethan O'Brien, Ollie Wright, and Johnny Bolaños who've been really key in the Huntsville midfield. They'll hope to feed the likes of Forster Ajago. They'll be going from left to right. Off we go on decision day from the Big Apple. Sean St. Jacques, our entire crew, thrilled to be a part of it with you. Huntsville scoring here at Belson in the 4th minute. Huntsville went on to win that game by 1-0, and they're trying to recreate it here. It's Ollie Wright, and his shot is blocked by Owusu. 2 early Huntsville chances thwarted by New York City's back line. Taylor Calhera looks to break up the other end. How open could this game be as it progresses? Critical challenge from Will Perkins. And when the assistant gets into that corner, it is going to be a corner for New York. Oh, we hadn't even gotten to tell you how much drama we're expecting today on decision day. And, well, we've only played 2.5 minutes, but we've already had 2 huge chances. And it's New York City's turn to try and break the deadlock very early here. And it's Owusu with the header. It's going to go wide of the target, and it's a goal kick. No one able to reach it initially. Now Calhera sends it right back into the mix, and Perkins with another critical intervention. It's right back out for another New York corner on the near side. Another chance here for New York. Jonathan Shore is there for a short option. This tie out will stand over the corner. Another decent ball in. It falls for Jimenez. Ollie Wright gets it away from him. It's well recovered by Rio Hope Gunn out to the far side. Calhera kept it alive, but there was a little slip on the back end from Arevalo, and Martino collects. Now there has been another goal in one of the other games. Chattanooga hosting New York Red Bulls 2. Chattanooga have the lead. Oh, and Jonathan Shore gets in behind here. Goalkeeper spills it and then recovers. Cut out by, you guessed it, Rio Hope Gunn. He's had a couple of huge defensive interventions already. But Huntsville will get a shot away. And it's blazed over the top by Joey Skinner. It's a goal kick. More promising play from Huntsville. And already some moments where New York City have been, at least for Matt Pilkington's liking, a little bit too open at times in these opening 12 and change. This portion of the match is brought to you by St. John's University, the official undergraduate partner of New York City FC 2. New York City, of course, with a goal, could find a very swift reply to that goal. And it's lovely footwork here. It's Jonathan Shore. Can he go all the way? Not quite. Goes out for a corner, and we have another goal to tell you about from another game after this set piece. Clipped in by Ollie Wright. And it looks like the offside flag is going to go up. It's a free kick for New York. Well, the goal to tell you about is again in the Crown Legacy Toronto game. Crown Legacy have found a very swift response. It's 2-1 as they try to dig themselves out of an early hole on decision day. Multiple games already have had multiple goals. And there's only 3 games left, including this one, where a goal has yet to be scored. It's still 0-0 between Carolina Core and Inter Miami. And it's 0-0 between New England and the two-time defending and potentially outgoing Eastern Conference champions in Columbus, who very well might be eliminated today. A lot has to go right for them. Ronald Arevalo brings it up the other end for New York. And it's Maximo Carrizo into the side netting. And I think the referee deemed that there was not enough contact, and based on the angle we saw, he might very well be right about that. New York City not out of the woods yet. From the corner, it's gonna bounce over everybody's head. Goal kick is the decision. Dominic Gasso was the closest to it for Huntsville. It bounces out of play. I'm not sure anybody got a touch. Oh, and it's not the best of clearances from Owusu! And Huntsville leads! Wubens Pasillas gives Huntsville the unlikely lead. And it's the worst possible case scenario for New York. It's Owusu's mistake. Huntsville profits. And it's a goal that puts New York City, at least for now, on the playoff chopping block, or at least close to it. Owusu's clearance comes off Ajago, and it's in off the post from Pasillas. And now New York City, who again, not quite on the chopping block per se, but not far away either, have some work to do, and they win the ball back quickly here. It's Jonathan Jimenez, and he skies it. So Bolaños is gonna have to tread a little bit lightly here. Some of his defensive backtracking.
A yellow card has been issued to Huntsville.
Nearly won that back fairly, but the referee says it's a foul. And Rio Hope Gund wins a free kick. And there's the yellow card confirmed for Bolaños. Near side, this is Shore for New York. Jimenez touched away from him, but he gets it back. Jimenez continues to move it forward. Jimenez to the byline. It's a wonderful run. Can he pick somebody out? Oh, the shot is blocked. Carrizo thwarted. Handball appeals came in more from Huntsville than anybody else. Carrizo gets it back. Another chance for New York, and a diving header goes wide of the target. Two close calls for NYCFC. Goal kick is the outcome. First, it was a marvelous run from Jimenez. Carrizo, oh, did it come off Calher? I think it did. That's where the handball appeals originated from. Then the second opportunity, a diving header. Looked like it was Arevalo. It also goes wide. And Huntsville don't waste any time bringing it up the other end. And a free kick will go their way. Rio Hope Gund with the challenge. Can he do it again for New York? Oh, he almost did it. What a save from Ben Martino. Calhera cleverly tried to go around the wall. That looks goal bound. That was a laser beam of a strike. But what a stop from the goalkeeper Martino. He keeps it out. New York City get the corner out of it. And from the corner, it is headed away by Joey Apononu. Shore tries to recycle, he's harried. New York City will play it back towards midfield. Referee checks the watch, and that's the end of the half here in Queens. New York City here on Apple TV. Kick us off to start the second half. They're going from left to right here in Queens. Get the ball back here, it's Ali Wright. Wright gets it back from Pasillas. A chance for another goal for Huntsville. It's still up for grabs here. Kept alive by Ajago. First time ball is just wide off the boot of Dominic Gasso. Well, a second goal for Huntsville would really make New York City sweat this out. In the second half, Gasso not far away whatsoever, but Romero looked to have had it covered. Remember, it's the first meeting between these two this season Huntsville are taking advantage of it. This is the same scoreline, by the way, that they won against New York City here the last time they visited in July of 2023. New York City have a second 45 to make sure that that doesn't hold up. Of course, New York City won the first ever meeting between these two. It was a miraculous victory in Huntsville. A 4-3 win. Ended up being a 7-goal thriller. Here's a takeaway. It's Calera, and Martino stops him. A Huntsville giveaway. And for the second time, Ben Martino has thwarted Taylor Calera. Miscue touch by O'Brien. Great feed from Carrizo. And it's the back leg of Ben Martino that keeps New York City out. City have a corner. It's headed high into the air. Shore nods it to the near side to keep it alive, but Maximo Carrizo was in an offside position, and the attack fizzles out. Ajago lays it off. Bolaños up ahead. Ajago looks to be in. Oh, and he hits it off the post. Looks like Ajago was onside. I think the assistant has that spot on. Ajago gets it past Romero, but he hits it flush. My goodness. That could have made the last 30 minutes really, really nervous and very nervy in general for New York. My goodness.
Tarjeta amarilla en el minuto 65 para el número 2 de New York City, Rio Hope Gant.
Arevalo, he shoots! And it's gonna bounce wide.
Yo, come out! Come out!
Arevalo plays it across, it's a really big chance! And another stop for Martino. The rebound is deflected out of play. It was Chris Tayau, of all people, that had a chance to essentially clinch a New York City playoff spot. He was wide open, but it was a poor first touch. Does well to follow up, but he's blocked not once, but twice. Corner for New York with 20 minutes to play. It's sent in towards Calera. And it lands on the roof of the net. It's a goal kick. Oh my goodness. How close was that to New York City essentially putting themselves out of danger for elimination? That's headed back into the penalty area. Martino does it again. Can he get back to it? The answer is no. Arevalo. Calera cuts it onto his left, shoots with his right. It's blocked away. Ollie Wright and Huntsville clear again. So again, that Crown Legacy Toronto game, still one to watch for New York if it stays like this. Same with the Carolina Core game. Jimenez for Calera. And Calera is thwarted for a third time. Great ball threaded through Rosansky. Baera unselfish. But the first time shot is wide of the target. Rio Hope gunned out wide. Goes down the line for Jimenez. Jimenez is double teamed. He's able to keep on going, and he wins a late free kick. New York City get a very, very late set piece opportunity. And even Tomas Romero is gonna come forward here for New York City. It's their last attack. If New York City can score from this, they clinch a playoff spot. If not, they'll have to wait a few more minutes. It's Romero! Oh! It's just over the top from the goalkeeper. Can you believe that? The goalkeeper almost saves New York City's bacon with the last touch. New York City, of course, still might be safe anyway, but that would have sealed it. Huntsville sends it forward, and Huntsville wins in Queens.